When I found out about this feature, it completely sold it for me. This might be the best purchase that I've made in 2024, and you will not believe how much gear you can actually fit into it. It might be the only camera bag you'll ever need. I'm going to be comparing it to the 8-litre sling bag, which I've been using for the past year, because there's been some big changes. So let's actually start off with seeing how much gear you can actually fit in the 8-litre so we can compare it to the 13-litre later. I could fit a full frame camera, a 24-70 f2.8 with the EF to RF adapter, and the 7200 f2.8. It was just a very tight squeeze. Now moving on to the 13-litre version, is actually pretty insane how much gear you can actually fit into this bag. So let's start off because you can actually do a few different variations. So what I love about this bag is that it does fit my Canon R6 Mark II full frame camera with the Tamron 24-70 with the EF to RF adapter. One, I can fit it in sideways, so I can fit my camera in there nicely sideways, and I can also fit another lens on the right hand side, so I don't have to constantly, when I open my bag, put a new lens on every single time I want to use my camera, because that's the one thing that was a little bit annoying about the 8-litre version, whereas on this one I can literally just open my bag and grab my camera and it's ready to go. That was one of the main reasons why I did want to buy this camera bag, but it wasn't the main reason, because the main reason is absolutely insane, which we will get into in a little bit. However, you can go one step further. You can actually fit it in one of the small pockets if you have both of the dividers in there, and I managed to fit it in the middle. On the edges it was a little bit tight because of the grip of the camera. In the middle you don't really get that. Like I said, it's a bit bulky, but you can still close it perfectly, and that also means that I can fit my RF 7200 on the right, and then on the left hand side I can fit in whatever I want. And the great thing about this new camera bag is the dividers that it puts in it. You get a divider that goes straight down, and you also get like a little magnetic flap. So what you can do, you can put one lens in and then you can grab that flap and put it over, and the good thing about it is that it's magnetized, so it can magnetize onto the side of the camera bag, and then you can fit another lens on top, so you kind of stacking the lenses. So that's perfect if you have something like a 35mm prime or 50 prime, or if you want to put some mics in the bottom and you've got another lens on top. So I managed to fit in my R6 Mark II with the 24-70, my 7200 on the right, and then my 35 primes and my 50mm prime on the left. That's not the only setup you can do as well. You don't have to use that magnetized system, which is really great. You can put another big zoom in there. You can have the R6 Mark II or whatever camera you have in the middle with a lens on, another lens on the right, and then you can also just fit another camera body. So if you do go out and you want to shoot with two cameras, if you're shooting an event, or if you're shooting maybe a wedding, you could get away with a small setup. You could literally fit two cameras, two lenses, and you're good to go, and there's no really any strain on the zips. That's what I instantly love about this bag straight away over the 8-litre version. The 8-litre version is great if you've got like maybe an APS-C setup when you've got smaller lenses and smaller cameras, or if you just want to go with just the one camera and two lenses like I was. However, I notice when I do go out, I want to bring a lot of stuff with me, because I love over-the-shoulder bags, and I don't really like backpacks that much, because if you do want to get some stuff out, you've got to get it off, put it on the floor, unzip, get it out. And that's what comes into another great thing about this bag, which is similar to the 8-litre version, is that the way it opens. Now the way you open the bag is that once it's opened, you've got all access to your kit here, but then this bag kind of just sits open. So it's not like once you've opened it, it's kind of shutting and you have to push your hand forward to access it. It just lovely sits in place here. So you can go hands-free. You can grab one hand with your lens, one grab with your camera, switch lenses if you want, and it's open. It's like a little workstation rather than constantly trying to open the zip all the time. That's the one thing I don't like about a lot of over-the-shoulder bags, and especially with the more room you've got in this side. With the 8-litre, it was more compact, so you couldn't really fit anything in there, whereas in this one, I can fit my DJI Pocket 3 with the mic and the tripod just in this bottom section, and it's really safe. It's just a really nice place to put it if I do want to bring this and vlog with it as well. And again, like if you want to run and gun, and if you've got your hands full, you might think, well, this isn't the best keeping this open all the time because stuff could fall out or someone can come and grab something. But the good thing about this is you don't have to constantly zip the bag up all the time. It's got this nice little elastic tag, and you can literally just push it round and hook it on this hook back here. Now your bag is shut and pretty safe. There's no cameras going to fall out of this, and if you want to, then it's easy to zip up the bag with just one hand because it's already there for you. It's really suited for travel filmmakers, solo filmmakers who just want to get the shot really quickly. This feature was on the 8-litre as well, so don't worry, it does have that feature as well, which is really great. If you're wondering where I've got all of my music from in this video, it's all from Audio. And if you have a pro subscription, then you can try out their new Hands AI. This tool allows you to put a search in such as light acoustic guitar for a wedding, and it will scan the whole of Audio's library to find songs similar to that prompt. This is perfect if you can't quite find that song to match the vibe of your video. This video isn't sponsored by Audio, but I do have an affiliate link, and if you do use the link in the description below, you can save 70% off your first year. And I will get a little bit of commission, so you'll be really helping out the channel. We've got the 2 battery pouches if you want to bring extra batteries, and the 3 SD card pouches. And you've also got a little flap here where you can put stuff like filters or step-up rings or anything else that you can think of if you want to bring out with you. And then lastly, there's this nice little zip pouch here for if you want to bring any cables or like a Allen key. Everything inside this bag is so well padded. It's really great build quality. The dividers are great. Inside it's soft and padded, so everything's really safe. The zips are great build quality. The whole bag is waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry if you're out in the rain. You've got some flaps on the outside here if you want to attach anything like a filter case or anything that you want extra bringing along. In the back of the bag as well, you've got this little hook here for like the luggage. If you want to put it over your suitcase, you can bring it as like a hand luggage with you. You've got this little hook here to hang on hooks. The 8 litre doesn't actually have that, but it does have the suitcase holder as well. And the same on the bottom of the bag. Well, I don't think these straps actually come with it. These are from my low pro ones, so you will have to buy these separately, I think. But this is where you can fit a tripod. And what I found is the perfect tripod for this, like I said, for traveling and just run and gun shooting, is my brand new newer LT32. This is a really small carbon fiber tripod that's really light and really small, and it fits on this bag absolutely perfectly. The actual strap as well is super high quality, and this padded section is really comfortable. So even if this bag is heavy, and obviously if you bring in 4 lenses and a camera, this can get heavy. This is really soft on your shoulder. But let's move on to the main reason why I wanted to upgrade from this bag. When I found out about this feature, it completely sold it for me. Also on the back, there's another zip which can fit up to a 14-inch MacBook. I think this is absolutely amazing. The fact that you can fit your laptop in there. I've got my SSD on the front as well. I've got my Anker USB hub. This is my 13-inch Air, and it fits in there like a treat. So if you have a 14-inch brand new M4 MacBook Pro, you can fit that in here no problem. If you have the new M4 iPad Pro as well, that can fit in here. Your phone, your book, a notepad, and even with my laptop, there's still a decent amount of room maybe for an iPad as well, or for a book. It will be a little bit tight, but if you've got an iPad, for example, an iPad Air, an iPad Mini, you can fit so much stuff in the back zip, and it's completely separate to the front zip as well. When I found out about that, I literally hit order straight away on the website because I think that's genius. I think for an extra £30, if you want to fit more gear, this is 100% worth it. I've literally just got it today. That's why you've still got the tag on it. I've not tested it out fully, but after testing this out and knowing how good this bag is, how well built it is, how comfortable it is to use, how easy it is with the front bit, and considering this is basically the exact same bag, it can just fit a lot more stuff. I know this bag's going to be amazing. For the everyday person, content creator who wants to edit on the go on their laptop, who wants to vlog, someone who's doing a photo job and you would need 2 cameras, 2 lenses as well, or if you're going on holiday and you're not sure what you want to bring, so you just bring all your lenses, this might be as close to a perfect bag as possible. For brand new, I think it's about £190. It is expensive for a small camera bag like this when you can spend like £150 on a massive like 35 litre bag, which is obviously double the size in this. I think this is one of the best bags you can buy, and I will leave the link in the description below on the Amazon. If it's on Amazon at the minute, leave your thoughts down in the comments below what you think. The 8 litre, like I said, if you want this will be linked in the description below as well, because this is great for a lot of people. They've got a 5 litre one if you want to be really compact. They've got a good enough set now, including the Luma versions, to fit pretty much anyone's needs. So we'll leave the links in the description below. If you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And if you like this video and you're more of a vlogger, you might like this video up here where I actually do my 6-month review on the DJI Pocket 3. This camera is amazing, and it's definitely going to be coming everywhere with me when I do bring this bag. If you want to see my full review on that, make sure you watch that video next.